Okay, we've reached the second iteration. Now we're going to look at solve. Okay, now solve is very important in the second iteration because in the first one you poured all your creativity, you got a lot of concepts, you were looking at diamond in the rough, right? Now is the point where you've reached, you can look at the finer aspects of your concept or idea. You need to look at what has worked very well with your customers, users when you took the test to the market, and which didn't work in your analysis, right? In your P2 analysis, prototype 2 or version 2 analysis, what did you find wrong? What is the conflict that arises in when you actually tested the product? So that's going to be the real clincher in this. So you will have to find out what is wrong with your current solution. So when we came up with the idea in the version 1, we thought, oh, this idea is going to solve everything, right? So it's going to solve all the problems, it's going to make their life way better than what it is right now. But turns out that our solution is not as good as we thought it would be. So that's the bad news. But the good news is that we can actually work on this idea and make it better. So the analysis will help you. The test 1 slash empathize 2 is nothing but you getting an idea of what is the concept, uh, in the customer's eyes. You looked at their existing situation. Now we're looking at the concept from the customer's eyes. Your concept using your prototype, and in the customer's eyes. Okay, when they use it, you figured out in analysis what's wrong, multi-why and conflict of interest. But now we generate ideas again, finer ideas, wherever we think it will work, it makes it better. You go ahead and do that, generate ideas. Again, you can use the exact same two steps that you use inside solve: brainstorming silently, a post-it note if it's in a physical space, or if you have tools like Mural or Miro or one of these, or Google Jamboard, you can use the sticky note feature to write your ideas silently in a group. Set yourself a target of so many number of ideas that you want to generate yourself, or as a team target, saying as a team we will generate 20 ideas to solve these problems. But for that, you need to know what the problem is. So I'm assuming you reach this after doing your analysis. Okay, generate ideas and put them down. Now, you can also use inventive solution triggers from the Triz world, where you can look at, say, the other way around. One of my favorite principles: can I swap something? Can I change something absolutely on its head to make it work better for our customers, our users? Okay, so these are things that are hacks, little things that you can perhaps do and make sure that it works for your user or customer. Okay, now the job is not done, of course. You will have to do in the next phase, which is test again, which is also empathize for the third iteration. So test 2 is equivalent to empathize 3, and that's how the cycle goes on, right? So before getting into tweaking your prototype, you need some concrete ideas. Okay, you can of course revisit the solve section in your mural and look at what are ideas that you probably didn't take up in the last turn, and see if it works this time. Maybe there is something to it. The ideas that you rejected in the first time, maybe these probably can help you this time around, or you can always add some more ideas. Okay, adding ideas, there's no upper limit on how many ideas you can add. Keep on adding them, make it richer, and that's how you would go about it. Okay, so go ahead and add some ideas to your existing pool of ideas. Okay, revisit the solve section and generate a lot of ideas using silent brainstorming initially with your group. You need to generate ideas, and Triz can also help you with inventive principles that you can apply and make sure that you understand how to apply them and get newer ideas and put them in the pool. Okay, once you're happy with the list of ideas, as a team you can now discuss and then figure out which ones you're going to take it and make it into a prototype, or rather include it into your prototype, tweak something in your current prototype, and see if you can add something or remove something and make sure that it works for your user. Okay, and most importantly, does it address the problems that you brought out in your analysis? Okay, so it's sort of a what you bring up in analysis will be solved in solve. Okay, so that's the basic step. Empathize is very similar to test, because that's the fag end of test. So once you're done with test, uh, when you take it to your when you finish your prototype, you take it to your customers, that becomes the empathize. And in empathize, we then analyze the problems, and then we take it and generate ideas. This is the stage P2 solve, where we generate ideas in the second iteration. So very exciting stuff, right? So all the best with your ideation. Generate as many as you can, as you want. Set yourself a time target or a number of ideas target, and you're good to go. Okay, good luck with the ideation in the second cycle. Okay, take care.